You know, after seeing this film, would it surprise you that a good part of me wishes I was a kid again? Yeah, I thought not. What's up again, guys? Brian here at 3TR, and here's my review of the Lego Movie. Now, this movie actually has the very talented voice work of the cast of Chris Pratt, Will Ferrell, Elizabeth Banks, Will Arnett, Liam Neeson, and Morgan Freeman. And to go over a quick summary of the overall plot of this movie, it centers around a Lego character by the name of Emmett, and he's basically your ordinary Lego character. Nothing seems special about him. He goes about his average day simply following the rules, following the instructions, doing the same thing day in and day out. And so one day he happens to run across this very odd looking block. And after touching it, he is then told that he may be the chosen one. He may be the most important person in the universe because he is now destined to save Legoland or Lego World or wherever it. He's destined to save the universe. But when they find out that he's not exactly who he claims to be, he now has to team up with an array of amazing Lego characters from different worlds in order to find a way to stop the evil plan of the main villain of this film and save the universe. Now, my initial thoughts after coming out of the theater are as followed. Unfortunately, guys, as much as I would like to tell you that this was a good movie, I have to unfortunately tell you that after all my anticipation, after everything I want this movie to be, that this movie was completely, utterly awesome. I love this movie. Oh my god, I have not had so much fun going to the movies since, or at least seeing a film like this, probably since Wreck-It Ralph. Now, where do I begin? I love the overall look of this film. As soon as this movie comes out for Blu-ray and DVD, I want to buy it and figure out exactly how they make this movie because it looks so cinematic. It looks like it would take place actually in a Lego world created by a kid's imagination. It kind of shows you what a kid would see with such a brilliant imagination with these unique toys in which you could pretty much build anything. It's pure creation. And that's really something that maybe a lot of us adults can't understand, but maybe have at least experienced this when we were much younger, and to see it on the big screen is just an absolutely breathtaking experience. I loved all the cameos that were in this film. I mean, I saw characters that I didn't intend to see, Lego characters that I hadn't seen in years, and they used my main man Batman very, very heavily in this film. So much to the point that he actually was part of probably my favorite cameo of the entire film, and he gets to hang out for a small period of time with a group of characters from a certain movie franchise that may or may not be releasing another part next year. I mean, it's not long, and I'm having trouble remembering what the franchise was, but, you know, I don't know. Also, I just felt that this movie had a lot of heart to it. I mean, I thought going in it was just going to be a fun adventure movie, but there's actually a twist near the end of the film that I was not expecting, and what it did, it showed probably something I don't want to spoil, but there are a lot of running themes that are played out throughout this film, showing exactly why, you know, things should stay the way they are, and how you could turn something from something else into something even better, something you never even thought you could with just your pure imagination, and that was something I was truly not expecting to take place in this film. And not only was this one of the best films, probably the single best film I've seen this year so far, but the fact that I was actually sitting in literally a sea of kids and just having the same reaction whenever something just incredibly awesome would happen on screen was just probably one of the best experiences I've had in a movie. Like when something happened on the screen and the kids were all cheering, or they were pointing at the screen when they saw something, I was pointing and cheering along with them too. So for a brief hour and a half, I literally was turned back into my young 5 or 6, 10-year-old self again, and it was just an amazing feeling. I absolutely would now, I can't even say adult words. I'm acting like on my kid's side still coming out. I would absolutely recommend that you absolutely see this film. And if you have any young kids that you know, nephews, some of your own kids, or just maybe neighborhood kids that you want to take to this movie, I absolutely recommend you take them to go see this movie with you because they're going to have the time of their life. I would even recommend that you go and see this twice because if RoboCop that comes out next week is a disappointment, I'm going to go back and see this movie a second time and have a blast once more. Which is why I'm more than happy to give the Lego Movie a solid A+, the first A+ of the year, and I guarantee you that this movie will in fact be on my top 10 movies of 2014's list. I guarantee it. Now, if you like this movie review, feel free to like, comment down below, and please subscribe to track to meet my future movie, video game reviews, and topic videos. You can also follow me on Facebook or friend me on Twitter, or vice versa. And for one of the links in the description down below. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and let's have an awesome day.